Going on vacation and thinking of picking up the best waterproof speaker you can buy in 2021? My video got you guys covered. The best waterproof Bluetooth speakers can go absolutely anywhere without fear. Whether you're going to the beach or just want something that can survive a coffee spill or a burst of rain, they're made to keep water out no matter where it comes from. In this video, we will take a look at what I think are the best waterproof speakers of 2021. And as always, to see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these waterproof speakers, you can check out the links in the description below. Before I start listing, please let me know down below in the comments, was there a time when you were quite impressed by the water resistance of a product? Hitting it off with the best all-rounder, the ultimate Ears Wonderboom 2. The UE Wonderboom 2 features a slightly tweaked design, better bass response, longer battery life, and outdoor boost make it an even better companion when you're outdoors. Its ruggedness, sound quality, and features solidify the Wonderboom 2 as one of the best portable waterproof speakers you can buy. If you're familiar with the original Ultimate Ears Wonderboom, you'll feel at home with the Wonderboom 2. Its design is nearly identical, save for the updated elastic loop and the outdoor boost button located on the bottom panel. Just like before, the tapered cylinder floats, meaning music can emanate from the middle of your pool party. It houses two 40mm drivers and two passive radiators, which is enough to make waves. This nifty little speaker is also impressively durable. It's waterproof and it can tolerate being dunked fully underwater for 30 minutes, though since it floats, this would likely never happen. The Wonderboom 2 can also survive a 5-foot fall. The Wonderboom produces a surprisingly full sound for a small speaker, with good bass and treble. It offers a bit more bass than the first generation model. It's one of the best sounding portable speakers you'll find. UE says the Wonderboom 2 will play for 13 hours on a full charge. Next up, we have the best mini speaker, the Sony SRS-XB13. The Sony SRS-XB13 is a small, lightweight but hardly speaker meant for outdoor use. With a surprisingly loud sound from a small form factor, an extra kick in the lower frequencies, and an exceptionally long battery life, this speaker is just right for its intended use. Available in black, dark blue, light blue, pink, or toupe, the cylindrical SRS-XB13 measures approximately 3.8 inches wide all around and weighs in at roughly 9 ounces. The upward-firing 46mm driver delivers a frequency range of 20 Hz to 20 kHz. It has some respectable thumb, but the SRS-XB13 is all about portability and durability. The base of the speaker has rubber footing, ostensibly to prevent movement due to vibrations. Thanks to being IP67 rated, it's largely immune to water and dust, which means it should be able to take a fair amount of exposure to the elements, and you can even rinse it under a flowing tap or submerge it in water for short periods of time. In terms of sound quality, the SRS-XB13 is far better balanced than it was in the years past. There's a focus on the mid-range that makes vocals very easy to hear and a decent wallop of bass for a speaker of its size. The new balanced sound quality makes most genres of music sound significantly better, especially rock and alternative. Admittedly, the new sound diffusion processor makes a huge difference to help distribute the sound in a 360-degree radius. Runtime from the battery is claimed to be 16 hours. Now next up, we have the best for parties, which is the JBL Boombox 2. The JBL Boombox 2 is JBL's second take on the portable speakers that became cultural status symbols in urban areas during the 1980s and 1990s. It comes 3 years after the company's first boombox and is an update rather than a reimagining, retaining the same structural design while incorporating most of the features found in the original. Available in black or camouflage models, the 10.1 by 19.1 by 7.9 inch 13-pound Boombox 2 isn't the kind of portable speaker you can throw in a bag. It's big and heavy and portable in the sense that it has a built-in handle for taking it to the backyard, rooftop, or to and from your car's trunk. JBL maintained the IPX7 rating, so the Boombox 2 is well suited to being around splashing water and rain. You could submerge it in clear water for up to 30 minutes and it can even float, except it tilts forward, muffling the music into the water. Bluetooth also doesn't travel well when submerged. so best to keep its water exposure to solid ground. Inside the Boombox 2, the driver setup mirrors that of the original, with two 4-inch woofers and two 20mm tweeters delivering JBL signature pro sound. If you thought the original JBL Boombox was loud, then reach for your earmuffs because this one is even louder. It's 101 decibels of volume trumps the previous model's 80 decibel. That's still not as deafening as some of the products out there, but it's plenty loud enough to get a modest party started. Powering all of this racket are two 40-watt RMS woofers and a pair of 40-watt RMS tweeters. This loudness is what makes the Boombox best in its class for partying. The JBL Boombox 2's stated battery life of 24 hours is the same as its predecessors. Best for the price, we have the Anker Soundcore 2. The Anker Soundcore 2 offers a ton of features for the price, like water resistance, great battery life, and a rugged body. While its sound quality leaves something to be desired, it's hard to think of a better speaker for the price. In terms of size, the Anker Soundcore 2 measures 165mm to 54mm to 45mm, which makes it small enough to toss into a bag without fear of it breaking. The Soundcore 2 is covered in smooth but grippy rubber, and while you'll either love or hate the feel of the skin, it helps the Soundcore 2 achieve a fully waterproof IPX7 rating, meaning it will survive being fully submerged in water at a depth of 1 meter for at least 30 minutes. When you're looking at a speaker that you can fit into a coat pocket, you tend to suspend your expectations a bit. To get a truly impressive bass response, you usually need a larger speaker driver and a larger enclosure to help port the bass. Anker pins the frequency response at 70 Hz to 20 kHz. Anker accounts for this with some clever digital signal processing on board and what they're calling a spiral bass port. You'll actually feel the strong bass resonance on the speaker if you're holding it with any bass playing at all. But for the average user, the sound quality here is excellent, especially when you factor in the price. There's plenty of mid to high details, so podcasts, singer-songwriter music, and basic pop top 40 will be nicely supported. Anker promises 24 hours of battery life. And last on the list, we have the best durability one, which is the ultimate Ears Megaboom 3. The Megaboom 3 is one of the best waterproof speakers you can buy, but thanks to its rugged design, long battery life, and audio performance. The Megaboom 3 looks like a slightly sleeker version of the Mega Blast and the original Megaboom. It uses the same large cylindrical design, 8.7 inches tall and 3.4 inches around and weighing 2 pounds as the rest of the line, with a colorful wraparound fabric cover available in blue, gray, purple or red, and rubber end caps. The Ultimate Ears Megaboom 3 has an outstanding build quality. The speaker is wrapped in a tight fabric that feels durable, and it has a rubber top and bottom base. It has an IP67 rating for dust and water resistance. It can stay to 3 feet of water for 30 minutes, and not only is it sturdy, but it also floats. This third generation boom speaker can bob next to you in the pool while still playing music. Just don't leave it in for too long. The first thing you notice about the UE Megaboom 3's performance is just how incredibly loud the speaker gets. Half volume is enough to fill a medium-sized room. Crank the speaker to 100% and you'd better be outdoors where you have to compensate for ambient noise. This speaker really kicks. The sound quality is good overall as well, with a boosted bass that has good impact and highs that never sound harsh. UE says the speaker can play for 20 hours on a full charge. Alright guys, with that being said, we came to the bottom of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful, and if you have any questions about the product mentioned in this video, you can leave a comment down below in the comment section, and please don't hesitate to drop a like if this video was somewhat helpful to you guys, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. Until then, stay safe and peace out.